Hi guys. I don't even know. I feel like I shouldn't even upload this video or share my mind. It might be too dark, too grim, but I don't know, guys. It's been rough. It's been a rough week. You know, the lawyer finally called me back. I think on Tuesday. Today's Thursday, I suppose. Maybe it was Monday. I don't. Every day feels strange. But yeah, she basically told me that the officer that arrested me still isn't responding to her calls, and pretty much nothing's changed. Nothing's gone well in my favor. But I don't know, guys. Like I'm just tired of begging God for mercy, for help. Like I don't want to say that I've lost my faith, but I mean when you're giving God when you're telling God to go fuck himself every day when you walk home because you're just miserable and you're like, what the hell is going on, man? I don't know. Like this isn't about me trying to mock God or make a mockery of God. I know God's real. I know the Lord's real, but it just feels like I'm just out of His good graces. Like it feels like He just kicked me out of the kingdom. That's how it feels for me, you know. And it's just like, man, like what's what's the point of even trying? What's the point of even praying? And I don't know, guys, gals, girls, gals, guys. I don't know, man. Like do I just match his energy? If God's giving me the cold shoulder, do I just say "fuck you too, God" and just not say any prayers? I mean, I'm not gonna go around and tell strangers to not believe in God, but I mean, on the other hand, it's like, how can I, as a believer, want to evangelize anyone, knowing the hell I've had to go through just to believe that I have God's grace? But it's like moving one step forward and three steps back, and just being stripped of everything, like time and time again, man. First Phoenix, then at my sister's house, then at the psych ward, and I don't even want to go into that details, but it's just like, fuck, man. And then the mom shit, going back to my mom's house, trying to give her what I believed as a final last chance to make grace with her, and then kick myself out of her own house because I just wasn't gonna let her boss me around again. And then the same freaking loop over and over and over, just finally getting myself freaking on my feet again, just to be stripped and rug pulled. It's just like, God, when is this shit ever gonna end, man? I don't know, man. Like, do I just go on a pause? Do I tell Jesus, hey man, I need to freaking not follow you for a little while until this legal case gets settled? I mean, it's just hard, man. I don't know what to do because praying obviously ain't working. Believing in hope obviously ain't working. You know, I don't even feel God's presence really much anymore. And then just even like reflecting on it, like Christians like to say, yeah, if you're washed in the blood of Christ, then Satan won't attack you. Well, what was me being thrown into the outer darkness for that whole entire driving experience all about then? Like was I ever a freaking washed in His grace? Am I ever going to be washed in God's grace and be part of the kingdom? I mean, am I just trying to climb up a tree that is just covered in oil? It's pointless. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know, man. It's, I wish I had more words to share. I really do. I mean, to my 10 people who might actually watch this video, but this is my life, you know. I mean, yeah, I should be grateful. I've got food, water, and shelter, and internet, and a heater, so I'm not freezing my body off every night. I can take a warm shower, so I mean, I can be grateful of the things that I have. But again, just like I said in the last video, it's like I can either have $1,000, $3,000 every month or $1 billion. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. Like I'm done with this world anyways. I'm tired of being on this stupid freaking cursed rock, living a cursed life. Like How the hell do I ever get out of the hell that I've been thrown into? I mean, am I still battling another generational curse or something? I don't know. Is it because I got into some weird sexual stuff that wasn't porn, but it was just something else a couple months ago? I don't. Is this what like am I supposed to just keep on atoning for all my sins in my life, and then on the final day of judgment I just keep my fingers crossed that I somehow just barely make it into heaven, but never know if I'm ever gonna make it to heaven or not? Like, I don't know, man. Unless like an angel just knocks on my door right now and says, "Hey, come with me. Let's 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 get you to heaven." You know, absent that, this is like freaking torture beyond torture, man. You know, they say faith the size of a mustard seed. Well, I mean, I've had probably more than that, and look at where I'm at now. You know, essentially my entire family just died in the plane crash because I don't have any desire to go back to them, along with all my friends who I've known. So yeah, it's fun living in this loneliness. This is what faith, I guess, is about. I don't know. You gotta literally lose everything that ever meant to you, anything. I don't know, man. Or get false charges charged against you, and then you gotta fight like hell and pray and hope. Hope for what? That somehow that some psychopathic cop will uh, come to the courts and be like, "Yeah, I made a mistake. He wasn't ever drunk." I mean, obviously I wasn't, but I don't know, man. And then the other argument is, oh, well, God is just putting you through trials and tribulations, and you should rejoice when you are tried and tested, and it means that God really loves you when He's testing you. Well, I don't know. Like, I asked God, I'm like, do you enjoy torturing me, Lord? Like, is this fun for you, Jesus? Do you like seeing your devoted followers and servants being kicked in the fucking nuts all day long? Like, is this fun for you, Lord? I don't know. Like, questions I can't answer. Um, I don't know, man. I know the Lord is real. I know God is real and all of the above. But I mean, what does it mean when you feel like you've been freaking thrown out of the garden and you're left to fend for yourself and you don't even know if you ever are gonna make it back to heaven? Like, it's a very crappy, awful feeling, gents and ladies. I mean, do I blame people who've been Christians and believers and walk away from the faith? I mean, I can probably empathize with them, you know? You see freaking a-holes and psychopaths and narcs just freaking get away with murder, it looks like. I'm sure they're going to get theirs, whether this life or the next, but it's just like, you're like, man, what the hell's wrong, man? What's my purpose? What's my God's calling, guys? What is it? To be a freaking punching bag in life? And then you just say, oh, well, look, he's kept his faith. I mean, I get it. He who endureth to the end shall be saved, but I mean, every day I'm just begging God to kill me. Literally. I'm literally begging God to just show me his power and just strike me down. Like, do it right now, God. Do it on this camera so everyone can see your might, Lord. You know what I mean? Like, just tired, man. I'm just so exhausted. So I don't know what to do. Just I'm tired of praying. I'm tired of begging God for mercy, for clarity, for peace, for calmness. You know? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go back to drugs or Delta 9 edibles or drinking or breaking my celibacy vows. Even if anything, I'll just do it for myself, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not gonna lose faith in what I've worked hard for to maintain. But I'm just tired of hoping, tired of praying, man. Tired of begging God for help. It's like I feel like I'm just a stupid beggar right now, hoping for something miraculous to happen, I guess. But I can only hold my breath for so long. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Got no one, man. Other than this camera and my little feral cats that come by to say hi every now and then. I mean, It's just rough, man. Just tired of freaking just. I don't know. Maybe this is why, guys, you don't ever beg God to humble you because He will, and it sucks. It. I guess maybe that's a learning lesson. Don't ask God to humble me anymore because I guess He's a man of His word. So I don't know, guys. I wish I can be more optimistic or positive, but this week has just been really rough for me. It's like this legal madness is literally driving me more insane than I'm already diagnosed as a cuckoo bird as it is. So it's like, oh, to all the people who've ever been falsely accused of something, man, especially by the state and by the legal system, it is just. I can't imagine people who are in jail or in prison that have never committed that crime that they were convicted of. Like that's just, and then they serve 10, 20-year sentences. Like, and then what? They're supposed to like just find Jesus after that, I guess. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Maybe I should read the book of Job or something again because it's just crazy, man. Trying to be a Christian for like I don't know what 2.5 years now, and it's just like my life has just been so chaotic, so much spiritual warfare, man. Like I don't know who's winning right now. Is Satan winning? Is God winning? Is Jesus winning? Am I winning? Am I losing? I don't know, man. I just don't freaking know, man. It sucks. I'm lonely. I know I'm gonna be lonely for the next probably 50 years of my life. I'm done trying to make new friends. What's the point? I think I'd rather have my teeth pulled out without painkillers than try to ever talk to a woman again. I'm done. I'm done with that abuse. So it's just like embrace being apathetic. I don't want to be hopeless because then that leads to depression. If I'm apathetic, is that better? Is that the alternative to being depressed? Is just being apathy? A nihilism? Meditate on emptiness, like the Buddhists, I guess, ascribe to. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. But it seems like every time I try to listen to like Christian music, either at the gym or on the walk home, that's just like sticking needles through my eye, hot ones. So it's like even when I try to freaking come closer to God, I just feel even sicker in my stomach for even trying to give a hoot. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where my life will lead. Pray maybe the lawyer will call me tomorrow and be like, "Hey, good news! The officer finally called back. Now we can get this case closer to being ended." I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. So if you are watching this and you actually are a Christian or a believer, feel free to pray for me. But I think I'm just done saying grace, done praying every day. It's just gonna make me more angry, I think. I don't know, man. I'm out of options, guys. I really am. I'm just tired of giving a shit about this faith thing. Like maybe if I'm just like every other Christian who just thinks their faith is like a joke anyways, and then they don't ever get tested. Maybe I need to be like a lazy, lukewarm Christian, and maybe God won't fuck with me anymore. I don't know. At least I'll go to hell, but I'll have a peaceful life while I'm trying to survive. I don't know, guys, because being all in for God is just like it's not working out for me right now. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's in store for me. Just I wish God would just give me a clear answer, like, "Hey, I love you," or like, "Get the fuck out of my face." You know, that's what I ask from God. Just be straight with me. Either just freaking kick me out of your grace and for good, or just give me some kind of clear answer. What the heck's going on, man? Because I don't know. I'm without words. So, all right, guys. Well, God bless.